Today's class is going to be all about postures that help relieve neck pain. I do want to add a little word of caution before we jump in though, that if you are experiencing any uncomfortability in your neck right now, as we flow through these postures, just become aware. If at any point something feels like a strain too far or painful, please, please, please ease out of the posture a bit and only go to where it feels like a nice opening and something that you can breathe into. I'm going to demo all the stretches standing up, but if you want to sit down on your mat, all of these can be performed seated as well. So if you want to join me standing, come on up to the front of your mat. If you prefer to sit down, then please feel free to sit down as well. If you are standing, feet hips distance, all 10 toes point forward, hands can be by your sides or palms touching at heart center, whatever feels good for you. Once you get to your posture, gently draw your eyes closed. We'll take the next couple of moments to allow ourselves to arrive here and now. Take a couple of moments and become aware of how you're feeling. Check out your mind and your body, even your emotional well-being. If you had to come up with one word to describe your overall state right now, what's the first word that comes to you? And just notice what it is and let it go. Perfect just as you are right now. And maybe you begin to feel into the ground beneath you, swaying your body forward and back. Eventually slowing down the rocks, keeping the shoulders stacked over the hips. And if you're standing, the hips over the ankles. Gently begin to feel into every inhale and exhale as it arrives and exits your body. Maybe you feel the chest rise and lower, the belly expand and contract, or simply the whisper of breath in the nostrils or along the upper lip line. Allow yourself to continue to feel your inhales and exhales and relax your body around the breath. Soften your facial expression and jaw. Relax your shoulders, the chest and belly. Soften the spine and gently lift every vertebra as the crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling above you. And relax the legs, softening the knees, the feet and toes. Continue to breathe. Feel the beautiful breath in your body, letting everything else drift away towards the background. You made it. You arrived here for practice today. There's nothing else you have to do but to simply be in your body. Take another big breath or two, really cleansing the body, the mind through the breath, feeling into every inhale and exhale. Once you feel a connection to your breath, to your body, gently allow the hands to come by and down by your sides. If they're not already there, and gently peel your eyes open. Gently sending your gaze forward, but continuing to breathe and feeling the breath in the body. So though the eyes are open, our awareness is internal on the physical body. Take a couple more big breaths like this. Whenever your next inhale arises, gently reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, begin to look toward the right-hand side, turning your chin towards over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. We're going to do that 2 more times. Exhale to the right. Only going as far as it feels good for you. Inhale, center. We're warming up the neck. 1 more. Exhale, right. Turn the chin. Inhale, center. We're going to go on over to the other side now. So exhale, left. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. 1 more time. You got it. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. We're going to look up now. So on your next inhale, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, come back down to neutral. 2 more times like that. Inhale, look up, lifting the chin. Exhale, come on back to neutral. Once more. Inhale, look up. Follow your breath. Exhale, come on back to neutral. On your next inhale, crown of the head reaches up. Exhale, allow the chin to come in towards the chest. So like you want to look towards your belly. Now if this feels like a deep enough stretch on the back of your neck, you're just going to stay right as you are. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, bring your hands up above you and then clasp the hands, interlacing the fingertips, and gently rest the palms of the hands on the back of your skull. From here, you can put as much weight as you like. If you want to completely rest, the elbows can drop towards the ground as you gently draw the chin in towards the chest. Keep those shoulders stacked over the hips. And then if you'd like, maybe you rock side to side, pointing your chin towards the right and then the left. Now, as you're here, continue to breathe and move with the breath if you're moving. If the hands on the back of the head are too much, then release them down and just allow gravity to do its work on the back of your neck. Now, you might find a stretch that feels super good. You can pause and breathe into it there. If you're not feeling much, add a little bit of resistance by pressing the head into the hands as the hands gently rest on the back of the head. We'll be here for a couple more breaths. Relax your jaw. Eyes can be open or closed. Take about one more big breath. If the hands are on the back of the head, exhale to bring them back down by your sides. And then on an inhale, slowly, gently lift the chin. Exhale. Inhale, crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling. This time, exhale, right ear over toward the right shoulder. Stay exactly as you are. If this feels like a deep enough stretch on the left side of your neck, then you'll stay here. If you want to go a little bit further, you have a couple options. You can place the right hand on the side of your head, and again, we're not yanking, we're just using it like a little added weight. So gentle resting of the hand. If you want to go even further, you can lift the left hand out by your side. You can also take the hand out and just play around with the lift. Maybe the chin goes down, maybe it lifts up. Just work until you find that good stretch. You can also stay perfectly still. Relax your jaw and continue to pull that left shoulder down away from the left ear. Breathe here. Couple more big breaths. You got it. Breathe to where you feel the stretch. Great job. On your next inhale, come back to center and bring those arms by the sides on your exhale. Let's do the same thing other side. So inhale, crown of the head reaches up. Exhale, tilt on over, left ear towards the left shoulder. Continue to breathe as you're here and explore your options. So maybe you rest the left hand on the side of the head. Maybe that right arm comes out by your side. Maybe you look down, look up, and find a stretch that suits your body right now. It's okay to add movement. Breathe through what you feel. Relax the jaw and gently draw that right shoulder down away from the right ear. Breathe steadily. Stay connected with your inhales and exhales, and imagine sending your breath to the areas of your body that you feel the most deep or intense stretch. Couple more big breaths here. Breathe deeply. You got it. Let's take one more full breath. On your next exhale, allow the hands to come by your sides and inhale, lift the head up. On your next inhale, crown of the head reaches up towards the ceiling, and this time, exhale, chin lifts as the head drops back. Now you're essentially just going to allow the head to dangle backwards, if you will. If this feels like too much, you can use the hands as a cradle to support the head, just like we did with the chin drawing down, so you're not just totally releasing. But if the release feels good, you can stay there, and then maybe you draw one ear towards one side and then the other. So right ear towards the right shoulder and vice versa, or just kind of wiggle the neck side to side. Gently pull the low belly in so we're not arching the back and keeping the stretch in the neck. Breathe here, so make sure you're breathing. Notice what you feel. If at any point you want to come out, feel free to do so. 2 more big breaths. One more breath. Great job on your next inhale. Use your hands or the strength of your neck. Bring your head back up to center and exhale once you get there. Now I'd like to invite you to take any stretches that feel good. So we just did a lot of neck stretches, so maybe just do a couple neck circles, organic movements that feel good for you. Release any kind of stagnant energy that stirred up. Maybe wiggle the shoulders out. For our last stretch, we're going to bring our hands towards the back of your neck. And what you're going to do is place your hands on the midline of your neck, just like this, with the fingertips kind of facing outwards, but pressing in the middle. And then you're going to place your hands kind of right where your cranium, your skull, meets the neck. Take a big inhale here, stand up nice and tall. And then exhale, press the hands in towards the neck, and then draw them across to opposite sides. Great job. Do that again, but a little bit lower now. So inhale, you can press those fingers in towards the neck, and then exhale, draw them across. So we're just giving ourselves a little neck massage here. Again, exhale, draw across. Continue to follow your breath, inhaling to press and exhaling to draw across, following down your spine as much as it feels good. Essentially, you're going to stop when you hit the upper back. And then once you get there, gently rest the hands on the shoulders, press in, and then exhale, kind of just draw down and allow the hands to come by your sides. Take a big cleansing breath once you're all done with that kind of pulling across the neck. And from here, I'm going to take a seat. If you'd like to join me, feel free to do so if you're not already sitting on your mat. Find however it feels good to come to your seat. And then gently rest with the hands on the legs and eyes drawn closed. Take a couple big breaths. Imagine breathing through the throat, through the neck. Inhaling to bring in vital new energy. And exhaling to release anything that no longer serves you. Couple more breaths. And invite in a super relaxing state to your body, softening the face, the eyes, the jaw, relaxing the ears, the back of the head and the scalp. Soften the back of your neck, the sides, the front, and gently allow the throat to open. Allow the shoulders to melt down your back body, relaxing the arms, hands, and fingers. Soften your chest, your belly, and add a softness to the back body as you sit up nice and tall. Relax the hips, the legs, feet, and toes. And just be. For a couple of moments, simply be in your body. There's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do, but to just be here and now. Continue to feel into the body, to just live from within, and let everything else drift towards the background. Gently draw the awareness towards your body, adding subtle wiggles to your toes and your fingers. Maybe you deepen the breath. And eventually bring your palms to touch with prayer hands at heart center, keeping the eyes gently closed. Take a couple conscious breaths and simply observe how you feel right now. Check out the mind, feel the body, and notice your emotional well-being. Gently come up with a word to describe your overall state right now. And just notice, become aware if it's the same, if it's different than when we started our time together. There's no good, bad, right or wrong. It's simply what is right now. So let go of any judgment around how you feel. Gently give yourself a smile and truly thank yourself for showing up here today, for dedicating your time to your health, your life, your practice, and finding a gentle neck release. Thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful energy and practice with me here today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.